So after 3 years of people asking me, I am finally filming an eyebrow tutorial for people who may have lost their hair to alopecia or another form of hair loss. I know that it can be really difficult when you first go through it to know exactly how to use different products, so hopefully this tutorial is helpful to anyone who may be in a similar position. Okay, so I look a bit crazy right now with just one eyebrow on, but the first step to my eyebrow routine is the 4D eBay microbladed type tattoo eyebrows. So if you've never tried them, they're a bit just like a stick-on tattoo when you were a kid, but obviously for eyebrows. So what you want to do is just cut out the eyebrow as close to the hair as you possibly can, and then peel off the back. Oh, it stuck to my finger. And get a damp cloth to hand. I just like have a little bit of water on the side in a tub just to make sure that the cloth is wet. And I obviously apply mine whilst I have foundation on. I haven't seen many people do that. Most people will apply them straight to skin, but I personally find that it works if you want to apply it on top of foundation anyway, and I've always just done my makeup so that my eyebrows are kind of the last thing that I do rather than the first. So just gonna basically map out where I want this to go, hoping I'm still in shot. I tried to film this morning and I was just out of shot the whole time, so this is like attempt 2. But basically get them as even as possible. This one's definitely lower. But obviously I've placed it on pretty much where I think is going to be even, and I'm going to grab the damp cloth and just go over the top, and that will hopefully just fix it in place. Sometimes it doesn't work, I have noticed that, and then you end up just kind of with half an eyebrow. Usually I just try and work around that. There's not really much you can do, but let's just hope this is fairly even. I know obviously because I apply mine after I've done my foundation and powder and everything, some people might think that it won't stick, but it does. The only issue that I have is they will only last me 1 day, so when I go to take my makeup off in the night, they obviously come off with the foundation. Oh, this one looked easy. Pull it away. As you can see, it doesn't look perfect when you first put it on, but I basically then just grab the cloth again, just press it down. So despite trying to make them even, they're obviously not, they just never are. So I apply a little bit of powder over the top just to take a little bit of the shine out. The powder I'm using is just a drugstore Maybelline one. The powder doesn't really take away from like the eyebrows, so don't worry about just kind of like dabbing that on top. Yeah, they're really not even. I'll fix that. So once the eyebrow tattoos are on, they definitely don't have to be even. Mine are certainly not. I've really misjudged that. I'm going to go in with my Lime Crime Bushy Brow eyebrow pen. It's kind of like a felt tip, and this one is in the shade Brownie, and I'm basically just going to fill in the eyebrow and kind of shape it the way that I would want it to look. So at the like tail of the eyebrow, you just kind of want to create your own shape. So for me at the moment, I'm kind of into more of a outward shape, but if you want to bring it down, you can bring it down. And the reason that I like this style E14 is because it's quite a straight eyebrow, so you can kind of just do what you want or what suits your own face shape. So for me, because the majority of the time I wear dark wigs, I want my eyebrows to obviously be a little bit darker than they are just with the eyebrow pencil. So I actually go in with a black, which is obviously going to be dark. So if you're wearing a blonde wig, probably go for maybe a dark medium brown. I just go in there and I sharpen it and just again go over the top, just creating more little hair strokes. The darker colour will also kind of add a bit more dimension to it, so at the moment they look quite flat, but with the darker colour you will get a bit more of like a 3D effect. So now, kind of as the final step, I just go back in and even out the brows, make sure that they are as similar as possible to each other, but it is really hard. I'll just go back in with the Bushy brow eyebrow pencil and just kind of fill in the areas that are a bit too light or like sparse, and just even them up, and that is pretty much all that I do. And obviously this video is probably going to be a bit long, but I can pretty much do my eyebrows now in about 10 minutes in the morning. That's pretty much how long it takes me. So yeah, I will finish these off, I will go and put on some eyelashes and a wig, and I will be back. So yeah, basically that is my eyebrow tutorial. Obviously if I was going out and my eye makeup was a lot darker, I'd go a bit heavier with my eyebrow, but just for an everyday sort of look, or like what I would wear to work, this is just it. I'm going to go over by the window and show you it in natural light as well. So yeah, that is basically it, guys. That is how I do my eyebrows. Now that I've obviously got more free time, I'm hoping I can upload a little bit more on YouTube. So if you are interested in any other tips or videos you want to see, then please let me know. And that's it.